Capricorn, these 5 traits will make you a millionaire. The universe has marked you for wealth. Capricorn, this is not a video. This is a wake-up call from the universe, because what you're about to hear isn't based on guesses or generic advice. It's based on something far deeper, the cosmic code embedded in your soul. Today, we're unlocking the 5 hidden traits that separate you from the crowd. These aren't just personality quirks or zodiac stereotypes. They are millionaire blueprints that the universe planted inside you for one reason: so you could build a life most people only dream of. And let's be real, you've felt it, haven't you? That pressure to succeed, that voice in your head telling you you're meant for more. The world might not always understand it, but deep down, you weren't born to live an ordinary life. You were born to build empires, create legacy, and own your future. But here's the thing. The universe doesn't hand that power to just anyone. It gives it to the ones who can handle the pressure, the ones who can rise from pain, the ones who move with strategy, discipline, and unshakable focus. And Capricorn, that's you. In this video, we'll reveal how your relentless discipline, your ruthless realism, your ability to silently strategize, your mastery over time, and your gift of turning pain into power are not just admirable traits. They are millionaire tools. And once you fully understand them, once you begin to use them on purpose, everything changes. Your money, your confidence, your future. But here's the catch. You need to stay till the very end. Because trait number 5, it's the most powerful of all, and most Capricorns don't even realize they have it. Missing that one piece could cost you everything. So pause whatever you're doing, close out the noise, put on your headphones, because the next few minutes could be the moment you stop surviving and start ascending. And before we dive in, drop a comment right now. I am ready to claim my millionaire path. Not just because I told you to, but because you feel it in your bones. Capricorn, your rise has already begun. Let's unlock the blueprint that's been waiting for you this entire time. Because wealth doesn't come to those who wait, it comes to those who recognize who they really are. And today, you'll see exactly why the universe chose you to carry the crown. Trait 1. Relentless discipline. The Capricorn, fuel for wealth. Capricorn, you weren't born to be average. You were born with a clock in your soul, and it ticks with one sacred mission: build, grow, conquer. While others are waiting for motivation, you're already halfway through your morning grind. When most people are lost in distraction, you're locked in on your goals like a missile. You don't just want success. You plan for it, sweat for it, and earn it. This is your gift. This is your superpower, relentless discipline. Let's be clear. Discipline isn't sexy. It's not flashy. It doesn't always come with applause, but it's the secret weapon of every self-made millionaire. And Capricorn, you've got more of it than any other sign. You wake up with purpose. You're not driven by emotion. You're driven by mission. Even when life gets tough, even when no one believes, you still show up. And that consistency, that unwavering commitment, that's the exact energy that builds empires. Real life example. Let's talk about Marcus, a Capricorn who knew his time would come. In his early 20s, while his friends were spending money on trips and new shoes, he was at home learning everything he could about stocks and real estate. He'd wake up at 5 a.m. every day. Not because someone told him to, but because he was obsessed with his future. Every dollar he earned, he saved. Every extra hour he used to grow. By 35, he didn't just have savings, he had freedom, he had control. Marcus built a multi-million-dollar portfolio not by chance, but by choosing discipline over distraction every single day. And here's what you need to know. Marcus isn't special. He's just like you. Capricorn. Truth. Your destiny isn't written in luck. It's carved in habits. The habits you build in silence today. Become the lifestyle everyone admires tomorrow. You don't wait for someday. You make moves today, even if it's hard, even if it's lonely, even if no one claps, because you know the grind is ugly. but the glow-up is divine. Cosmic message. Capricorn, your discipline is the divine engine that powers your financial future. Every early morning, every tough decision, every sacrifice, it's all adding up. While others scroll, you scale. While others delay, you dominate. While others wish, you work. And the universe, it sees you. It's already opening doors behind the scenes because you're one of the rare few who deserve the reward. But here's the thing. Your reward isn't just money. It's mastery. It's freedom. It's the ability to walk into any room and know, I built this, I earned this, I am this. Drop a comment below, I am the architect of my empire, or discipline is my destiny. Because once you activate this truth in your spirit, there's no going back. The world won't understand your obsession. Let them wonder. You weren't born for approval, you were born for greatness. Keep building, keep grinding, keep rising. Your millionaire moment is not a dream. It's your next chapter. Trait 2. Ruthless realism. The millionaire mindset. Capricorn, let's keep it real, because that's what you do best. You're not the type to be seduced by fluff, fantasies, or false promises. You don't fall for trends. You cut through them. Your gift? You see the truth, even when it's uncomfortable. You don't chase pipe dreams. You chase proof. You don't hope for wealth. You strategize it. This kind of brutal honesty might make people uncomfortable. It might even make you seem cold or too serious. But the truth is, this is your superpower. Capricorns are designed for high-level thinking. You don't have time for games. You're here to win. And that starts with clear vision. While others get distracted by shiny objects and false hopes, you stay laser-focused on what actually matters. You're not just playing the game. You're studying the rules, adjusting the odds, and outlasting everyone who came unprepared. This is what separates dreamers from millionaires. Because here's the secret no one wants to admit. Millionaires are not built on motivation. They're built on calculated decisions, unshakable standards, and the power to say no when the vibe or numbers don't align. And Capricorn, you are the CEO of no. You say no to emotional spending. You say no to toxic jobs and toxic people. You say no to shortcuts that lead to nowhere. But when you say yes, it's because you've measured the risk, scanned the terrain, and know exactly where it leads. Let's talk about Samantha, a Capricorn with the courage to walk away from comfort. She was earning 6 figures. To most people, she had it all. But Samantha saw the truth. No growth, no ownership, no real future. While others would have clung to the illusion of success, she chose something scarier, the truth. She started her own consulting firm. No guarantees, no safety net. And guess what? In just 18 months, she didn't just replace her income, she tripled it. She now owns her time, her impact, and her future. Why? Because she trusted logic over fear. She followed realism, not fantasy. And that, Capricorn, is your edge. Cosmic message. You weren't born to follow blind belief. You were born to lead with clarity. In a world hypnotized by hype, you remain grounded in facts, structure, and results. You don't chase the next big thing. You build the next big thing, slowly, steadily, and on your own terms. This is the millionaire mindset. Checkmark. Ruthless honesty. Checkmark. Sharp judgment. Checkmark. Emotion-free execution. Your realism isn't cold. It's calculated compassion for your future self. You know what you want. You know what it takes. And most importantly, you know what it's not worth settling for. So while others waste years chasing delusions, you invest in what works. Drop a comment below if this hits home. I don't chase, I calculate. Or, my realism is my wealth. Because the moment you fully embrace this ruthless clarity, the universe starts clearing the path. People might call you too practical. Let them. You're not here to please the crowd. You're here to own the building they're trying to get into. Capricorn, keep trusting the facts. Keep trusting yourself. because your clear vision today is building your financial freedom tomorrow. Trait 3. Silent strategic thinking. The millionaire's secret weapon, Capricorn. You're not the loudest person in the room. And guess what? You don't need to be. Because while others shout about their dreams, you're already building yours. You don't crave attention. You crave results. You don't seek validation. You seek victory, the kind that speaks in numbers, freedom, and legacy. Your gift is one the world often underestimates: silent, strategic thinking. This isn't just a trait. It's your secret weapon. Your ability to sit back, observe, calculate, and move with surgical precision is what sets you apart from the masses. Others rush. You research. Others post every small win. You stack quiet victories until you own the board. Because you understand something most people never will. Every move doesn't need to be public, only profitable. You're a master of delayed gratification. While everyone else is screaming YOLO and spending now, you're investing, learning, stacking, waiting for the moment when the market or the opportunity tilts in your favor. And when it does, you strike like lightning. Real life example. Let's talk about Devin, a Capricorn. Through and through, Devin didn't rush into real estate like his peers. He didn't let FOMO push him into overpriced deals. He waited 5 whole years. He studied the housing market, watched cycles, tracked data. People laughed. They told him he was being too cautious. But Devin knew something they didn't. He wasn't behind. He was getting ready. When the market dipped, Devin made his move, buying 3 undervalued properties in one swoop. And today, those same people who mocked his patience now ask him for advice. Devin pulls in 6 figures a year from rental income alone, and he's just getting started. That's the Capricorn way, the millionaire mindset. Capricorn, your brain is wired like a chess master's. You think in layers, in outcomes, in long-term consequences. You don't just ask, what will this give me now? You ask, what will this cost or create in 5 years? This is why people trust you with their money, their companies, their futures. They know you don't gamble, you calculate, you don't panic, you plan. And in a world that worships instant gratification, your restraint is rare and powerful. Cosmic message. You were never meant to blend in with the noise. You were designed to move in silence and strike with precision. You are the chess player in a world full of checkers. While they jump from one idea to the next, you're orchestrating an empire behind the scenes. So when the world finally catches up to your vision, you'll already be sitting at the top, calm, composed, and in control. Your quiet strategy is not weakness, it's dominance in disguise. Drop a comment below if you feel this in your soul. I move in silence, but I win out loud. Or, my strategy is my wealth. Capricorn, keep trusting your timing. Keep believing in the blueprint only you can see. Because every calculated step you take now is setting up the kind of legacy most people only dream about. Trait 4. Mastery over time. Capricorn's control over destiny. Capricorn, you in time, you don't just understand it, you command it. While the world rushes, scrolls, wastes, and panics, you operate differently. You treat every hour like a sacred asset. You don't spend time, you invest it. In a society addicted to speed, shortcuts, and instant gratification, you stand out like a lighthouse in the fog. You know that anything worth having, anything truly powerful, takes time, structure, and intention. And this is why the universe trusts you with big dreams. You don't just dream it, you schedule it. You break it into steps, and you do the work, day after day, until the vision becomes a victory. While others binge watch, you build. While they procrastinate, you plan. While they wish, you work. This is not ordinary discipline. This is time mastery, and it's what sets future millionaires apart from everyone else. Real-life example. Meet Jordan, a Capricorn and full-time office worker. But Jordan had a dream, to write a book that would change lives. Most people would have waited for the perfect moment. Not Jordan. He carved out 2 hours a night, every night. He sacrificed weekends. He stayed up late, not because he had to, but because he wanted to. It took 2 long years, no overnight success, no instant praise. But when that book finally launched, it didn't just sell, it became a bestseller. And Jordan? He quit his 9-to-5, launched a brand, and now earns over $500,000 a year doing what he loves. Not because he was the fastest, but because he was the most faithful to the process. Capricorn lesson: success doesn't belong to the fastest. It belongs to the most intentional. Millionaires know this. Wealth is not built in viral moments. It's built in quiet consistency, stacked day by day. And you, Capricorn, are the architect of time. You know when to wait, when to strike, and when to let something mature. You're not chasing quick wins. You're building a legacy, one that your children, grandchildren, and even strangers will thank you for. The millionaire mindset. Your patience is not weakness. It's your weapon. Because you're not here for flash-in-the-pan money. You're here for generational wealth, for freedom, for impact. And that kind of greatness, it doesn't come from rush. It comes from readiness. While others fear time slipping away, you mold it into something that works for you. Cosmic message. Capricorn, you are the embodiment of long-term vision. Time is your ally, not your enemy. You don't run from the future. You create it. You aren't interested in living fast. You're here to live well, live wise, and leave behind something that matters. So when people ask you why you're so disciplined, why you're so focused, why you're always 2 steps ahead, just smile, because you know something they don't. The person who controls their time controls their destiny. Drop a comment now if this feels like your truth. I don't waste time, I build empires. Or, time works for me, not against me. Capricorn, keep doing what you do best, crafting success with every tick of the clock. Your future isn't coming, you're already building it. Trait 5, pain into power, the hidden Capricorn. Gift Capricorn. Let's talk about something few people see. The pain you carry, not the surface level stress, not the daily responsibilities, but the real weight, the invisible battles, the pressure to stay strong when no one else shows up, the burden of being the one who always figures it out, even when you're falling apart. See, people often think of Capricorns as the ones who have it all together. But what they don't know is that behind your strength is sacrifice, loneliness, heartbreak. They see the power, but not the pain that forged it. Capricorn, you've been underestimated. You've been overlooked. You've been told no more times than you can count. But here's the truth. Every no carved your path. Every scar became your armor. And every setback built a fire in your soul that no one can extinguish. Where others crumble under pressure, you create diamonds. You've turned betrayal into boundaries. You've turned rock bottom into foundation. You've turned pain into power. This trait, the ability to transform suffering into success, can't be taught. It's etched in your spirit. It's the gift the universe placed inside you when it chose you to carry real wealth. You don't talk about it much, but it shows in your drive, in your discipline, in your refusal to give up. Real life example. Let's meet Lena, a Capricorn, a mother, a warrior. She was working 2 jobs, raising a child alone, drowning in bills, stress, and exhaustion. But at night, when the world slept, she built. Lena used every break, every lunch hour, every spare second to work on an online skincare brand. She had no safety net. She failed multiple times, faced near financial ruin. But she never gave up. Why? Because she wasn't chasing money. She was chasing freedom. Freedom from the struggle. Freedom from being stuck. Freedom to build a life on her terms. Today, Lena runs a 7-figure brand. Her name is on every package. And her story is the reason thousands of women now believe they can rise too. She didn't rise in spite of her pain. She rose because of it. Capricorn cosmic truth. You weren't meant to break. You were meant to build, even from the broken pieces. Your pain isn't your weakness, it's your fuel. It's the reason you push harder, love deeper, and lead wiser. You know what it's like to lose. So now, you protect what's yours, you build with intention, you lead with experience. You never settle because you know what settling costs. Cosmic message. The universe didn't choose you for an easy path. It chose you for a great one, because only a Capricorn has the shoulder strong enough to carry pain and turn it into purpose. Only a Capricorn can turn wounds into wisdom and brokenness into blueprints for greatness. You are not here to be a victim of life. You're here to be the architect of your future. Drop a comment now if this resonates. I turn pain into power. Or, my scars are my strength. Capricorn, you've earned every victory. And if you're still climbing, still grinding, still healing, just know your breakthrough is coming. And when it does, you'll rise not just with wealth, but with a story so powerful it will inspire generations. Capricorn, your millionaire destiny is already written. Now it's time to claim it. Capricorn. If you've made it to the end of this video, let me tell you something powerful. This wasn't just a list of traits. It was a mirror, reflecting back the strength, fire, and greatness that already lives inside you. You are not becoming powerful. You already are. You've been disciplined while the world was distracted. You've stayed grounded while others chased illusions. You've made sacrifices no one clapped for, but the universe took note. The 5 traits we uncovered today, they aren't goals. They're your birthrights. They are the cosmic blueprints placed inside your spirit the moment you entered this world. And now, the only question left is this. Are you ready to activate them fully? Because millionaires are not born from luck. They're forged through clarity, consistency, and cosmic alignment. And Capricorn, you are aligned more than you realize. Let's recap what's in your toolkit. Your relentless discipline, the fuel that keeps your vision alive when motivation fades. Your ruthless realism, the mindset that sees through BS and only bets on truth. Your silent strategy, the ability to win without the noise because your results speak for you. Your mastery over time, the rare gift of using hours like weapons to build a legacy. And your pain to power transformation, the hidden gold that turns wounds into wealth. This is not ordinary. This is divine. And now, the universe is asking you to move with intention. Not tomorrow, not someday, now. So here's what I want you to do. Drop a comment right now with the words, I claim my millionaire path. Or, Capricorn, the legacy begins with me. This is more than a comment. It's a declaration, a signal to the universe that you're ready to stop watching others succeed and start writing your own story of wealth. And if this video resonated with your soul, don't just leave quietly. Share it with another Capricorn who needs this reminder. Rewatch it when your energy dips. Subscribe because more Capricorn breakthroughs are on the way. Your empire isn't a fantasy, it's a formula. And you now hold the keys. The universe has seen your struggle. It's heard your silent prayers, and it's sending you this message as a sign. Capricorn, you are the blueprint. You are the architect. You are the wealth. So go ahead. Take the first step. Because when a Capricorn commits, the entire universe conspires to make it happen. Your time is now. Your legacy is calling. And your millionaire journey? It just officially began. Star,